Congrats every time I'm through. Same pack and nobody knew, so I never get confused. Hotel got a bird's eye view. Hotel got a waiting room. Read a magazine.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll throw on first down to Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Jameis to throw it. Finding Green complete. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Green. His 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
We got this. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 49 yards.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check it backer, check it backer.
From the gun, Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the store, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Dancing to his left. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Here's Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
3rd and long for Winston. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He's got his man, it's Andrews. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
To throw is Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I enjoyed watching Robert Quinn in pregame warm-ups with you down on the field. Did it surprise you how tall and angular he is? You wouldn't think he'd be able to play against the run that well, would you?
But he can, and he showed it right there, didn't he?
That's that wrestling background he has. He understands leverage as well as anyone in the game. A big-time wrestler in high school. He didn't lose very often.
3-time heavyweight state champ in South Carolina.
I'm coming after you. Watch the safety. Come on. Run that. Wait.
First down, Winston. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time, and it's Cincinnati first down. The first down throw for Winston. Got his man. It's Eifert. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here.
On 1st and 10, Winston. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
With the score, Bengals 7, Ravens nothing.
Winston, the offense, with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Throwing, Winston. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
And a Bengal first down.
Ready. Flag. What is that? Check 55 to right. Hey, stop. Hey, switch gears. What is that?
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Winston. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Bengals take over the first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
If you rank one from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, one from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Winston. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's up to 70 yards now in this first half receiving as he's got a first down. They'll run on first down. Nixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. Jameis now on first down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Yeah, quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now. Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. He's got it to Ingram. Complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll run it. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang at Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Looking to throw again on second down. Winston, that's caught by his tight end Uzama. And he goes out right around the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
And a Bengal first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jameis to throw it. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Winston now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. To the air again with Winston. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Now Jackson on first down. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. As the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Final play of the half here. Winston. Got a man. It's Ross. Complete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Winston. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Robert Quinn has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go.
To throw is Winston. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 41. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. Gave a glimpse of his power that time. And then brought down at the 30. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now it's Jackson. Got him in. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. From the gun, it's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Geno Atkins, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson's throw on target to Willie Snead. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
No. Off. Delta.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough for a 1st down. It's 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Hey, watch the ball. Out.
They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And Jameis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. It's going to be difficult to dig out from under.